of a year of waiting for the drivers. For Al Keller, 38 years old, 4th year at Indianapolis. For Paul Russo, 44 and a grandfather, 12th year at the 500. Unser, 26, rookie. Thompson, 36, 6th year. Cheeseburg, 31, 2nd year. Goldsmith, 30, rookie. Amick, 34, rookie. Boyd, 32, 4th year. Bettenhausen, 42, 13 years. Bryan, 31, 7th year. The traditional balloons rise into the sun-bright sky, signal that the start is just moments away. The crowd becomes still. Tony Holman, Speedway president, speaks the words that bring the waiting to an end. Gentlemen, start your engines. Ready, after a year of work and planning. Ready, after weeks of practice and tuning. Ready, ready. Tony Holman signals for the pace lap to begin. The fans come to their feet as 33 high-powered machines begin a parade lap around this, the greatest race course in the world. The cars file out of the pit area onto the track to form the traditional 11 rows of 3 abreast. The back straightaway and the cars bunched together. The 3 cars that belong in front are not in position. The first 3 cars had pulled out of the pits ahead of the pace car and must get around the track and into position before they cross the starting line. The third turn. The second row drivers still in front are holding back the field, waiting for Rathman, Elysian, and Reese. The fourth turn, and the front row cars squeeze around the pack and into their starting places just in time. They're ready for the start. Here they come. And the race is on. Through the first turn, Dick Rathman out in front, Elysian right behind him. Through the second turn, Elysian cuts below the white line, but Rathman holds him off. Down the backstretch, Elysian is wheel to wheel with Rathman. Going into the third turn, he passes. Look out! Elysian has lost control. Rathman is forced into the wall. Slow motion cameras capture Pat O'Connor hurtling over Jimmy Reese. The track is blocked for the rest of the field. 3 other cars spin to avoid the wrecks. And a fourth. Watch it! He's rammed by 2 more. Look out! There goes another! In split seconds, a total of 14 battered racing machines litter the treacherous third turn. The remainder of the field work their way through the wreckage of the worst collision in Speedway history. In the pits, mechanics are baffled. Their drivers should have come around long ago. Some of the cars are pushed clear of the track. Others must wait for the tow truck. Paul Russo brings his number 15 Novi Special into the pits under its own power and reports to his crew what has happened on the third turn. The smashed radiator may mean he's out of the race for good. What is left of number 97, Dick Rathman's car, is towed clear of the track. Number 97 is one of 8 cars that were totally wrecked and are out of the race. Gene Marcinek, mechanic for the Novi, is ready to call it quits. But driver Russo calls for tools. He wants to get back in the race. For some, there's still a way back. For others, there's none. Russo's radiator is repaired and he's ready to go. He pulls back into the race in last place without a chance to win, but the determination to go the distance. After 18 caution laps, the track is clear and the green flag signals for high speed. Bryan in car number 1 is in first. Bettenhausen in number 33 is second. Eddie Sachs is third. Bryan, Bettenhausen, and Sachs fight it out down the backstretch. Bettenhausen has hauled up on Bryan, and entering the fourth turn, he stands on it and charges into first place. Here they come down the front straightaway. There's a new threat. Amick, a rookie, in yellow number 99, has taken third. Bettenhausen is pushing the pace to 141 miles per hour. As the leaders battle their way around the oval, Bryan's crew waits. Can their car run in front? Only Bryan has the answer. Out of the fourth turn, Bryan jolts the throttle of his Delaune Special and passes Bettenhausen on the outside. Rookie Amick comes up fast on the inside, passes Bettenhausen, and makes his bid for first. Bryan, riding high on the groove, dips down to hold the lead. The dogfight for front position is between the three cars in the field with the new low silhouette. Coming onto the main straight is Amick out in front. Bryan, low on the inside, noses ahead of Amick into the turn. But Amick, riding faster in the groove, comes into the second turn on top. Bettenhausen, also in a car of new design, is crowding Bryan for second place. Bryan and Bettenhausen charge down the main straightaway inches apart. But where's Amick? At 118 miles, the terrific pace has brought Amick, the first of the leaders, into the pits. Starting in 25th position, Amick has had to charge all the way to run in front. A sensational effort by a driver in his first 500 try. With Amick in the pits, Johnny Boyd in his Foyt number 9 takes over third place. Jim Bryan wheels into the pits. He gives Bettenhausen first place while he makes a precautionary tire change and refuels. Bettenhausen is driving hard to widen the gap. Bryan wants to get out and go. The Delaune Special pulls out with 3 fresh tires and fuel in 29 seconds. Where's Bettenhausen? Now, Bettenhausen gives the lead back to Bryan to make his pit stop. Bryan rockets off the fourth turn and heads for the main straightaway. 40 seconds. 45 seconds. And Bettenhausen finally gets away. Can he get back on the track before Bryan comes around? As he guns out of the pits, Bryan roars by to hold first place. Still in third, but moving closer, Foyt lead puts it in the Beau Special. Bryan and Bettenhausen in a fierce duel for the lead. Boyd now only seconds behind. into the pits. His plan had been to run the 500 with one less stop than the competition. Bryan and Bettenhausen blister the track, and precious seconds tick away for Boyd. "37 seconds, and Boyd pulls out, still holding third place. He has a job to do to catch the front runners. These are the lonely miles. After the first pit stop, 125 miles down, 375 to go. The fans settle back to watch the hours take their toll. It's just a matter of time. This is the test, the challenge of nerve and stamina. The next 150 laps grind more rubber into the brick and asphalt, burn more fuel supplies down, drain more strength from weary muscles. Through the monotonous, brutal miles, the leaders set a torturous pace. After 3 hours, only 14 cars still running. Bob Christie and Mike McGill lose control. 12 cars now. The leaders pit for the last time. Less than 2 minutes separate the first 4 positions. Jimmy Rathman, Dick's brother, comes into the pits too fast and spins on the apron. He decides to go around again. The last lap's unwind. Crew members lean over the pit wall to watch and worry. There's a fire in the pit. Spilled fuel burns in the cockpit of car number 59. The safety crew works frantically to smother the flame, burning only inches away from the fuel tank. Dempsey Wilson has to get out. The car's through for the day. Only 2 more laps to go. Jimmy Bryan is still holding on to first place. Amick, only 30 seconds behind, is turning his fastest laps in the race. Foyt is 12 seconds behind him. There's the white flag pointing at Bryan. The last lap. Only 1 more lap to go. Here comes Bryan down the straightaway for the checkered flag. And he wins the 42nd Indianapolis 500. Rookie Amick finishes second. Johnny Boyd finishes third. To run in front and stay the distance is the challenge, not only to the men and machines, but to the industry which services them. Here's what Jimmy Bryan has to say.
This is the real test. This is like it is for so many things. Naturally, the best product gives the best service, and that's what we need here at Indianapolis, to seal all this high-powered combustion and be durable to last a full 500 miles, and that's why we use perfect circle piston rings. It's the same ring that any customer